A popular early screening test for the second deadliest cancer in men is falling out of favor. The U.S. Preventive Services Task Force has concluded that there is very little evidence to support routine screening for prostate cancer and PSA tests. Why? Here's Dennis Duda for Medical Edge.
1 in 6 men will be diagnosed with prostate cancer, making it the most common internal cancer of adult males.
Now, that's opposed to the lifetime risk of dying of prostate cancer, which is in the order of about 2%.
So many people could live decades with cancer and not die from it when it comes to prostate cancer.
It's an issue that has at times divided the medical community. How aggressively should we screen for a very common cancer which is often not life-threatening? The prostate is a sex gland that provides nutrients to sperm. It sits right below the bladder amid vital organs, nerves, blood vessels, and the urinary system. For more than 20 years, doctors have screened for cancerous tumors in the prostate by testing blood levels of PSA,
which stands for prostate-specific antigen, which is a protein that's actually secreted into the blood system by the prostate, and it can be abnormally elevated for numerous reasons.
Director of Research at Mayo Clinic's Department of Urology, Dr. Jeff Carnes, says such false alarms may subject men to unnecessary tissue sample biopsies or to aggressive cancer therapies that may not be warranted. Recent well-designed studies in both the U.S. and Europe have concluded PSA testing shows very little benefit for men with no symptoms of prostate cancer. Dr. John Tilbert says that may seem surprising.
But that's the general feeling right now, is that screening in the general population probably doesn't save a whole lot of lives based on what we can tell right now.
Using the same logic, Dr. Tilbert says some doctors are beginning to rethink the value of the dreaded rubber glove exam, in which doctors try to feel for bumps or tumors in the prostate.
There's a very limited role for the snapping of the glove in the asymptomatic man, in my opinion.
What's a health-conscious guy to do? You should know advancing age, family history, and African-American ancestry put men at a higher risk for prostate cancer. Almost all guidelines agree men should discuss the risks and benefits of PSA screening with their physician to make an informed decision about whether to be tested. Of course, certain warning signs cannot be ignored.
So trouble urinating, or blood in the urine, or other similar symptoms. And in those circumstances, you really just need to go see a physician and probably a specialist.
For Medical Edge, I'm Dennis Duda.
Mayo Clinic is a center of excellence for prostate cancer and will continue its current policy of offering screening. PSAs will continue to be useful to help diagnose prostate cancer when symptoms are present and to monitor cases of slow-growing cancer.
Before we go, a brief look at the main headlines. Labor and immigration reform to attract international talent to boost BVI's financial services sector. Residents give views on how drivers and pedestrians use the roads. BVI Medical Association fully supports the implementation of the National Health Insurance Plan. Rotary Club of Road Town celebrates the eradication of polio in Nigeria with the BVI Nigerian Association. 2 young entrepreneurs motivate BVI youth at ECAM's Kidpreneur. And marking 3 years since it opened, the Autism Center is now the Disability Services Division in the Social Development Department. In news from the Caribbean, Cayman Islands Cabinet approves the building of $189 million cruise berthing facility in Georgetown Harbor. And the U.S. Virgin Islands increased hotel tax to fund the development of sports tourism, particularly horse racing and school teams. Just a reminder that you can find all the news stories featured in this newscast as well as previous newscasts on our website jtvlive.net. Additional information and news updates can be found on our Facebook page, facebook.com/jtv55. If you haven't already, please visit our Facebook page and let us know that you like us. Of course, all our news, features, press conferences, and Spotlight's top news segment with Sean Rose can also be found on our JTV News YouTube channel. We welcome your questions and comments. You can email us at jtvnews@hotmail.com. For Sean Rose and the entire news team, I'm Ino Suman. Thank you for watching.